Hey guys, this is Charlotte, and you're watching Going In Raw.
What's up, it's your girl Sasha Banks, legit boss, and you're watching Going In Raw. You like that?
What's up? This is the most must-see WWE superstar of all time and his lovely, gorgeous wife,
Marie.
and you are going in SmackDown Live.
This is the glorious one, Bobby Roode, and you're watching Going In Raw.
Hey, Randall, Steve here.
And Larson.
And welcome back to Going In Raw, the only
stop.
pro wrestling podcast. It's my birthday, Larson.
Happy birthday.
I'm fucking 40 years old.
You're an
Shoot
old
me in the head
man,
now.
just like me.
Super Kick
There's part one.
Party.
There's part one.
I'm gonna open this thing up now.
It makes sense once you see what's inside.
You taped it all to shit.
Again, it makes a lot more sense once you see what's inside. Or how what's inside is packaged, kind of. This is one of the most surreal shopping experiences I've ever had when I open the box and I see this. Come on, old man. Where's the muscles?
What the hell? Oh, wait, here you go.
But look at the condition of the box.
Yeah, it's all fucked up.
Yeah, I don't know how that happened. I bought that from a major shoe retailer. I didn't get that off eBay or to swap
Are
me.
you serious?
Yeah.
The box is just like this?
Yeah, but what's inside is
up.
fine.
Whoa! Holy shit! Oh, those are sweet.
Yeah, I knew you liked those.
Thanks, man. So, what are these?
Those
exactly?
are Air Max 93s.
Ooh.
Now, I know you've had your eyes on those previously.
These are like my favorite color scheme right here.
There you go.
Is the teal with the black and the white. Holy shit! Well, thank you very much.
You're very
man.
welcome. There's part 2 coming whenever I get it.
Oh no, part 2. This is the whole enchilada right here.
No, there's a part
Fantastic.
2. There's a part 2.
I can't wait to wear those. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh boy. Starting off my birthday on a good note. Took a good shit this morning.
That's always a good
Went
way to start
for
the day.
a run.
Uh-huh.
And got my jack on at the gym on my
Good.
shoulders.
Wow.
It's going to be nice and sore tomorrow at the wedding we're going to.
Good, good.
Good days. Anyways, everybody's saying happy birthday.
Yes, happy birthday.
Well, it's, celebratory, but also, on the other hand, fucking Burt Reynolds, man.
Yeah, it's a bummer, man. Jack Horner and Boogie Nights, my favorite movies ever.
Yeah, man. What a drag. Iconic.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not Elvis level iconic, but in the world of
I don't
cinema,
know, man.
maybe.
In the mid-late 70s.
He was everything.
Yeah.
He was absolutely everything.
Yeah, he really was.
Holy crap.
Yep.
Wow.
Really was.
Anyway.
Really, really was.
Yeah. Not some hole in the wall, pal.
I almost
That's
got
Burt
you
Reynolds.
some dirty food, but I knew you were probably having Mountain Mike's tonight, and I knew you probably wouldn't be cool with that.
So last night I went to Winco.
Yeah.
And I got myself a bunch of muffins for my breakfast this morning. But otherwise, I had the normal thing. I had the spinach omelet.
Mm-hmm.
And then tonight, Lacey and I are going to go probably to the Fat Rabbit, just the two of us.
Oh, good idea.
And then on Sundays, when we're going to have the big to-do with the whole family and have the Mountain Mike's Pikes Peak.
Gotcha.
You know, man, as much as I love the deep dish, I'm telling you, I think Mountain Mike's might have top pizza. That Pikes Peak is the shit.
It's good.
Oh, dude, it's great.
I know. We just had some a bit ago. It's good.
Yeah.
No, give me Giordano's any day.
Look, man, it's I'm
that
not
buttery
just saying
crust.
this.
It's
I'm
so
not
good.
Dude, I like the content. I like the crust is whatever. Give me the contents.
Oh my goodness.
Give me the stuff in
It's
there.
the total package, man.
Anyways, this
Crust is a delivery
that's the
vessel.
total package right there.
It is.
Anyways, what's my mom texting me for?
I don't know, probably happy birthday.
Can you send me a few? Jesus Christ, this woman. Anyway, I'm podcasting, Mom. For God's sakes. Although it's cool, whenever my birthday comes around, she tells me cool stories. And they're just like really small little stories. Where's my ring? About the day I was born. She'll just tell me this shit.
Do you know what time of day you were born?
1:21 in the morning. Yeah. And then today she told me that the same nurse, because these, in Lacey had Alabama, there's like 500 nurses in there.
Yeah.
Back then, there was like one.
Yeah.
And it was the same nurse that did my sister that helped deliver Monica.
Mm-hmm.
So she revealed that to me today. She told me the story about how she was like watching me at like 3 in the morning in the little thing, and nobody else was there, but there was like one nurse.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Were you here 3 years ago or on August 17th or whatever?" She's like, "Yeah, that would have been me." So just fun little stories. I like that.
It's good.
I'm a lucky guy. Got a good family.
Yeah.
Anyways, what are we going to talk about today?
Oh, 205 Live and NXT, both pretty solid episodes this week.
Yeah, it's weird. I still haven't watched last week's episode of NXT. I watched the very end of the tag match. I think that main evented the show.
Yeah.
Undisputed Era versus, I don't know. If any of y'all are following me on Instagram at MF Steve here, I got my Shock the System. I was surprised. It's like super soft.
Yeah.
It's like good quality. I have to wash it.
I'm really disappointed you didn't wear it, though.
I was totally going to. It's like a little too big. I have to like run it through the wash, and I just got it today, so it'd have been a bit goofy.
So, it's your birthday. Who cares? Be goofy.
Yeah, I still have an ego, man. Anyways.
How about that? Because you're going to do the Saturday show by yourself. Because once we're done with this, I'm out of here.
You're done. You're gone.
I'm gone.
I might. Yeah, I'm debating. I might do an Impact review live tonight, right here on the channel, from my home setup.
In lieu of the usual Saturday programming, or in addition to.
Probably in addition to.
All right.
Screw it.
All
Why
right.
not?
All right.
People ask me. They asked me about the Impact review to bring it back. Impact's. They're trying to dig their way. I think they're successfully digging their way out of that hole they had dug themselves into. So yeah, I might do that tonight. We'll see.
All right.
We'll
All
see.
right. Very
We'll see
well.
how I feel. But then I might be out with Lacey also, so that's probably not going to happen. Okay, forget I said that.
Not going to happen.
NXT 205 Live.
Overall, both really good shows, I thought. Some great matches on both.
Oh,
Super
that main
events
event
on both.
Hey, both main events. Cedric versus TJP.
Solid stuff.
Was Slam Bang.
And then the main event on NXT, Velveteen Dream versus Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, that was
Excellent.
fantastic. Really good stuff.
Very good stuff. Before we get to the details, Super Chat time. First, I am Patty Jack. Been thinking about this lately. Where does AJ Styles rank in terms of WWE champions? All time? I mean, his reigns, he's great, but like his two reigns, I don't feel like has really transcended anything. So he's probably upper tier or the middle of the pack.
Here's the thing: if he hits a certain milestone,
Yeah.
if he surpasses Brock's milestone of,
Yeah, then it's a different conversation.
then we'll have that conversation. If also,
I mean, he's almost had it for a year.
if they give us an iconic level feud, which who knows, maybe Joe AJ could be the beginning of that.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like it's not though.
Yeah, same.
Shinsuke, they had an opportunity to have an iconic feud.
Again, kinda
and
missed it.
They never really had that one match that put everything together.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't really, and if they traded that title around, maybe they would have had, because it's all about what happens during the reign as well.
Yes.
JBL, for example, I don't
had
think
a super long reign, but
I don't think he can go down, even though he had some fantastic matches,
Yeah.
like super bloody matches. If AJ had some really, really top level, main event level feuds, because that's one thing also, the perception of AJ Styles. Because he hasn't main evented a cross brand show or a dual brand show or whatever. I think that's hurt that case for a top champion of all time, even though I'd put him in there with one of the top wrestlers of all time in the WWE.
Yes.
He needs some iconic feuds and some iconic matches to go along with those.
Exactly. Austin Luff, happy birthday, Steve. Thank you for all that you do and for co-creating the best damn community in wrestling. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Gustavo Gama, happy birthday, Steve. Larson, give him your shirt. Do you want my shirt? It's got Kota Ibushi on it.
Well, no, if I was going to do that, I would have gotten the other shirt. I really should have done that, to be honest with you.
Because they're giving them the dual knees.
Yeah.
You stand side by
I
side.
could have stand, but then I figured that we're already too linked together.
Yeah,
we don't really need to be
pretty
twinning also.
much. Joe Juarez, happy birthday. One day closer to old bastard status.
I
One day
think I'm
closer.
Kind of already there, to be honest with you.
Max Johnson, hey, friendo. Sorry I was anxious at StarCast. I was too high, so here's some money.
Wait, what?
Max Johnson.
Was he high? Did he say he was too high?
Yeah.
At StarCast when he met us, he was high? That's cool.
The evil octopus Lake Locke. Happy birthday, Steve, and super sad rest in power, Burt Reynolds.
Man, that's, power figure. Smokey, he was the bandit, right?
Yeah.
And then he was Cannonball Run.
Well, he was in Cannonball Run, yes.
Yeah. He was
also a collegiate football star at Florida State.
He also posed in Playgirl.
Correct.
No dingus, though.
No.
Yeah. And, of course, he married the iconic Lonnie Anderson. Then they weren't married anymore, I don't think.
No.
She's still around? She's still alive?
That I don't know.
Interesting.
Ambulances in the Ocean says, happy birthday, Steve. Hope the celebration is real. Tommy Cat, even though I'm not supporting WWE currently, I am paying my Patreon dues. Rip Jack Horner. Come on the tits, Eddie, not the face.
Come on the tits, Eddie, not the face. This is the NXT show. Who cares?
Yeah, no. Jason Jimerson, happy birthday, Steve. Here's a 10 spot. Have fun with it. Also, did you see the new YouTube video on Shibata teaching at the LA Dojo?
No, but I saw that it's available, and
That's
I want to
cool.
check it out.
Yes. Josh Little, happy birthday, Steve.
Thank you very much, Josh Little. I appreciate that. Is Josh Little the one that gave us these?
I believe so, yeah.
Look, we made a new 4 horsemen of wrestling. It's
There's only
Roman,
3 of them, though.
Luger, and Sting.
Problem, there's only 3.
Mystery partner. A mystery member, but he's perpetually a mystery.
Could just grab one of the other.
No, there's always a mystery. I like that. It's a 4-man faction.
It's RoboCop.
You never know.
RoboCop. Anyways, let's talk about some 205 Live NXT. 205 Live kicked off with a match in the ongoing feud between Lucha House Party and the Body Guys.
Yeah.
1-on-1 match between Grand Metalik
Your new
and
road
Tony
wife.
Nese.
I was so tickled by that answer yesterday because you were like, you did me a solid by having Becky Lynch be my road wife.
Yeah.
And then I stuck you with
After you asked, pleaded.
Can you give me a female competitor because I want like a female work wife, because it's always a platonic friendship with a woman is a fantastic thing. It's so much fun. And then I give you Grand Metalik, a guy who
Murphy did the interview.
yeah. He just stood there.
He says, I have a match in 30 seconds, and just stood there for about 65 or 70.
Yeah.
Anyways, Buddy Murphy did the talking. Says, I have a match against Cedric Alexander in his hometown of Melbourne, Australia. He's going to win. He says, it's not going to be like last time we had a match. I'm going to win this time.
These guys have been fighting Lucha House Party seemingly since like the late 1800s. This has gone on so long.
It's been a long feud.
It's been cool
it's
though.
been good,
like,
yeah.
what else do you want? They're like really good matches.
Because next week we're getting Grand Metalik against Buddy Murphy.
Yeah, like they haven't fought 15 times. Oh wait, no, that was against Lindsay Dorado and Kalisto. I don't care.
No,
I
don't
can
care
I can
either.
watch Lucha House Party all day long. I can watch the Body Guys
Heck
all
yeah.
day long.
This match was spectacular.
I'm just saying they've been doing this a lot.
Tony Nese hit a 450. I don't know if you've seen him do that before on television.
Oh yeah.
Grand Metalik, he kicked out of it.
Yeah.
Grand Metalik hit his finisher, what we thought was his finisher, the Metalik driver. Guess what? Tony Nese, he kicked out of it.
Is that usually his finisher?
That's what he uses his finisher in the Cruiserweight Classic.
Oh, okay. So yeah, things kicked up a notch because I wasn't exactly sure. I was like, these days, a flipping driver that'll kill one guy can be used on another guy by a different guy, and then
Barely gets it to one count.
Right.
Anyways, the finish saw Grand Metalik hit a Frankensteiner, while Tony Nese is kind of like crotched on the top rope. Hits a top rope elbow for the win. Great match. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet.
They've been doing a really good job, specifically with this feud. These matches almost always, with the exception of that tornado tag match, almost always kick off 205 Live.
I know.
And the crowd is always like, whoa.
Yeah.
Really, that's perfect.
It's a
either
good
that
template to get the crowd into the show.
Yeah. After that, Drake Maverick was backstage. Mustafa Ali approaches and says, man, I'm bummed out you're not still wearing your Authors of Pain kitty costume. And he said, what I do on my Monday nights is up to me, or is none of your business.
None of your business.
What is my business is my show, 205 Live.
He's like, why are you back here? Because last week he came out to keep Hideo Itami from essentially sending someone to the hospital.
Now I understand why they do recaps.
Yeah.
Because I didn't watch last week's stuff because
I didn't
we were
either.
traveling.
Yeah, we were traveling.
Did you watch NXT last week, though?
Yeah, I watched NXT, though.
I got to check that out.
And so Drake Maverick says, until I'm sufficiently satisfied that you're medically cleared, you can't come on the show anymore.
You can't be on the show anymore.
Ali's like, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm totally cool, Drake Maverick. And nonetheless, Drake says, no, get out of here.
Everybody in Discord is wishing me a happy birthday. Thank you very much. Flame Splitter wants to know, when does 2K19 come? When does 2K19 come out?
Early October, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
After that, Noam Dar had a match against Brian Kelly before things got started. Man of the hour.
I came to collect.
Came to collect. Leo Rush
came to collect.
walks down the ringside, joined the commentary team. He's got a great looking suit on.
No shirt. Yeah.
Haircut, fresh haircut.
Fresh haircut. That's what you really need is the fresh haircut. I got to get that soon.
And he was on commentary for this match, and it was great. At one point, he said, somebody get me a smoothie. And he laughed to himself because he thought it was funny.
Okay, so did you see, that's a new thing now. Did you see the genesis of that?
No.
There was a promo, a Twitter video, where one of the dudes in developmental, who I think was a gymnast of some sort.
All right.
Leo Rush said that he looked like, you remember Justin Guarini?
Yeah.
Okay. Leo Rush made that reference.
That's pretty good.
He said, you look like that guy from American Idol or something like that.
Yeah, he was on American Idol the first season.
Yeah. And the guy kind of laughs it off. And Leo Rush says, okay, yeah, no. Can you do me a big favor? And he's like, what? And he's like, go get me a smoothie. And the guy's like, I'm not going to do that. And he starts to walk away. And he's like, wait, okay. Strawberry banana.
Oh, okay. He said, I'm going to get me a smoothie.
Yeah.
I'm getting thirsty answering all these questions.
Yeah.
Strawberry mango.
Yeah. So his new thing is go get me a
Smoothies.
smoothie.
That's pretty funny.
It's great. Leo Rush is amazing. He makes I literally, and here's the thing. I love Noam Dar. I think he's great.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it was that jobber guy again.
Yeah, Brian Kelly.
Yeah, it was him. Maybe he's part of the roster now. I don't know. But I had a smile a mile wide. Like yesterday was my birthday when his music hit and he comes out. I'm like, oh, thank you, Lord, for Leo Rush. He said, I like the pinkies. I like that he does the pinkies. I think they're great. Wow, Noam Dar. And of course, Noam Dar, understanding that Leo Rush was out there to, scout or intimidate or both.
Kind of put on a little bit more of a show. Mm-hmm. He evaded a couple of Brian Kelly's maneuvers, make Brian Kelly look kind of silly.
Oh, that was fun because I didn't notice him doing that in his previous matches against what's his face.
No, he hadn't.
TJ, was it TJP?
Yeah,
TJP. So again, this is sort of something that he's busting out. Maybe he was doing it.
One-upsmanship.
Yeah, maybe he was doing it back in wherever he was wrestling in the UK. I don't know. But it's fun to watch that stuff. People like that kind of stuff, that matrixy kind of stuff.
Yeah.
That's always a lot of fun.
Yeah. So Noam Dar
Penelope Ford was doing that stuff.
I know, man. She was doing
she's
crazy stuff.
Spectacular.
Yeah, man.
That stunner. Woo.
Yeah.
Cutter, whatever you want to call it.
No, it was a stunner. Noam Dar picked up the win with his finisher. Leo Rush got on top of the announce table, stare down between the two, getting that match in the near future, and that should be really good.
Give me a whole bunch of those matches, but give
Yeah.
Noam Dar at least one of those wins.
I think it's going to be a while before Leo Rush picks up a loss, man.
Game to collect.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of the Pinkies. I think they're great. Wow. Noam Dar. You look at you. You're great.
Great.
You're great.
Next, Cedric Alexander ran to Drake Maverick backstage. Drake says, this isn't
Drake was in kind of a pissy mood, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess he was upset about all the heat he was getting for his AOP outfit. He goes to Cedric, says, this is not normally how I like to conduct business here on 205 Live, but, as long as this doesn't get out of hand, have at it. But if things do get out of hand, then I have to intervene.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't really sure it was going to happen until Cedric comes out, drops a promo, says, I'm going to keep this short and sweet. Drew Gulak, get out here.
Yeah.
So get out here. You want to finish what we started in Brooklyn? Let's do it. Let's throw down.
But Drew Gulak did not show up.
No.
Instead, it was the very first cruiserweight champion of this modern era, TJP.
Yeah.
He comes out and he says, I'm tired of waiting. I don't need anybody to call me out. I'm just going to come out of here. I don't need a title opportunity. I just want to fight.
Yeah, when I beat you, then I can get to the, jump the line.
Yeah.
Next in line for a title shot.
Yeah.
And Cedric said, all right. Drake Maverick said, all right. Match happened.
This was a high-quality match,
Heck
man.
yeah, man.
This was so good. Basically, TJP, it was kind of interesting because commentary especially was pushing the idea that, what's-his-face, the Australian, Buddy Murphy, he's got a Super Showdown title match against Cedric Alexander coming up. And Nigel selling, hey, this dude, he needs to be keeping an eye out for that because this wasn't a title match.
No.
He says that's the match he needs to keep an eye on, and TJP was working over that left shoulder, and that could perhaps hinder his title defense coming up at Super Showdown.
Yeah.
But Cedric Alexander, champion that he is, gave it all he had, and was throwing out some really cool stuff.
Yeah, he did that lung blower.
It was like an inverted lung blower.
Well, he had him up and he had TJP up in like a suplex
Is it still?
position.
Yeah.
And the lung blower, no, that's where he hits the person in the ribcage.
What's the one that he does then?
A lumbar check?
Oh, the lumbar check. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
a
was with those
backbreaker
two. Yeah.
or a backstabber.
Yeah,
where you
yeah,
do the
yeah.
same thing to the back.
Yeah, that's
no,
good
this
stuff.
is a lung blower, but from like suplex position.
Yeah.
It's a lung blower is pretty cool. And TJP was busting out all sorts of crazy submission moves
Yeah.
too. A lot of good transitions from moves to moves, reversals. It's all really good stuff.
Yeah,
At
that
one
was
point,
fantastic.
TJP had Cedric in the knee bar. Cedric gets to the ropes. TJP goes for a detonation kick. Cedric gets out of it. Transitions right into a lumbar check. Picks up the win. It was
a
great.
beautiful one too.
I know, because he didn't do the usual side suplex thing, belly
Right.
back. He almost had like a half Nelson
Yeah.
and then threw him up, lumbar check.
What do you prefer? When the opponent bounces off the lumbar check or when they just die, when they just turn into a sack of potatoes? I kind of prefer the sack of potatoes.
I don't know. I think it's pretty funny when they
bounce
they
is-
bounce,
is-
especially if they can kind of do a couple rotations in midair.
Yeah. Yeah, it is really good.
The bounce looks like more fun.
It looks like more fun, but it doesn't look as devastating. I mean, when you look like you just broke a dude's back,
Yeah.
like legitimately,
Yeah.
there's something very visceral about that.
Who's it? Arya Davari did one that looked like he just landed like a brick.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Yeah.
He just took it and just.
Yeah. I love that. That's awesome.
It was great. Anyways, after the match, Drew Gulak comes out to the ramp, drops a promo, and says, "Yeah, let's just finish this. Let's throw down."
He said, "I have my simple tights on, my reliable boots.
Yeah.
I want to fight now." So Cedric was like, "Yeah, come on, bring
Come on
it.
down."
I'll do
Instead,
it."
he gets jumped by Jack Gallagher.
Yeah.
And then Gulak gets the ring, puts Cedric in the Gulak. Mm-hmm. And that's how we end the show.
So when is this match going to happen? Because
Which
Buddy
one?
Murphy has the Drew versus Cedric Alexander.
Oh, I don't know.
Because they got already Buddy Murphy lined up.
Yeah.
I like that, though. I mean, I like here. This is why I kind of feel it's funny. You were saying that why should Drew Gulak get another title shot? Because he lost his first one.
Yeah, he did lose his first
Initiative.
He's
Nobody. I don't see anybody else taking the initiative that Drew Gulak is.
TJP just came out and said,
And he lost.
Yeah.
And he lost.
And Drew Gulak will probably lose
Yeah.
too.
No, that's the kind of initiative I'm talking about, though. You know, go out there and get it. That's what Drew Gulak's doing. Nobody else is going out there and get it. TJP did, and he went out there, did what he could. If he would have won, he would have been in line.
Yeah.
But he didn't. What I do on Monday nights is my own business. You look ridiculous, Drake. Back of the line with you.
Yep. But I'm champion. Oh, no, Mustafa Ali said that. Sorry. It's funny. Cedric
Do you
said
think that's why Drake Maverick said, do you think he was kind of burned by that burn?
that? Maybe. He sidelined him out of spite.
Yeah, just in the moment. He was
so.
like ready to say, hey, come on back.
We're going to start seeing heel Drake now on 205 Live since he's going to be manager
And
for a
it's-
heel tag
it's
team.
just out of because he looks so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: are we ever going to see him in that Authors of Pain gear again?
I certainly hope not.
I hope not.
But I expect it next week.
or maybe I hope so. Really? Oh, you think that's going to happen again? No.
Especially
He'll
if
be
it's
in
Vince's idea.
No, he'll be in his. Oh shit! Vince might find it hilarious. Ah ha ha! Well, he looks like a little kid, little Author of Pain costume kid,
Let's make some Authors of Pain Halloween costumes this year.
and make him wear them. Wow. If Vince finds it funny, then it's going to be on TV.
Yep.
A lot.
A lot. Next, on to NXT, another solid episode. Show kicked off with Oh No, Cassius
Oh,
Ohno
no.
versus The Finest.
When in the fuck is Cassius Ohno going to Maine, man? When is that shit happening? At least now he's a heel-ish kind of guy.
He's frustrated because he's not getting a good competition.
Well, yeah, man. His thing is, when I came here, I had buzz, I made waves, and then the next guy came in, and
the
20
next
guys
guy, the
later,
next
I'm
guy, the
still
next
here,
guy, yes.
and nobody talks about me anymore.
Yeah.
And I'm with him, man. Just send him up to damn Maine. The dude has paid his dues since, like, we were in college, which, as you know how old I am now, you know when that
Long time
was.
ago.
Let him go to the flippin' Maine roster.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Come on.
He dispatched Kona Reeves pretty quickly because it's Kona Reeves. He reversed a Hawaiian drop into a roaring elbow. Looks like it darn near knocked out Kona Reeves. He picked up the win.
I loved his Cassius Ohno's trash talk during this.
Yeah.
You're not the finest. You think you're the finest. He just kept on yelling at him that he wasn't the finest. Because it's true, he's not the finest.
No.
Cassius Ohno is the finest, and he should be joining the Kings of Wrestling.
Yes.
Or he should be joining Thebar, and they redub themselves the King. There's a great three-man faction.
Yep.
I would be totally behind that.
That'd be great. Next, debut of the Forgotten Sons on, at least in ring, versus Street Profits. What do you think of Forgotten Sons?
They look like I know who they all are, but they look like three Eric Youngs from Sanity.
They kind of do.
That's what their branding just seems
Steve
to be
Cutler's vest looked a little like a size too large. That's what I noticed.
I was not even going to bring that up, but now that you mention it, it did stick out. And it looked like it was like new.
Yeah.
So there was it wasn't
No
like
give
worn.
to it.
There
Yeah.
was no give.
Yeah, and it was about a size too large, it seemed like.
But they've been on
Because it was hanging over his shoulders a lot.
they were on the Florida Loop for like a long time.
Yeah,
I
they've
would
been
think.
working together for a long time.
Yeah.
Maybe they got brand new stuff for their TV debut.
That could be. That's probably why.
But I don't know what what their whole thing is. Like, why are they the Forgotten Sons? Just because they weren't on TV?
Well, one of the main dude. No, Aldous is Magnus. Gunner?
Yeah, he's Gunner.
Gunner.
Yeah.
I always got confused between Gunner and Magnus.
What's his name? Something Riker?
Jackson?
Jackson Riker?
Commander Jackson Riker?
Yeah.
So he's Gunner.
Yeah.
Right?
Or he was.
He was. And
Steve Cutler used to wear a denim vest. Now he wears oversized vest. And Wesley Blake was a former tag team champion with Buddy Murphy.
yes, and back then I couldn't tell the two of them apart. Now
you
I can. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I guess two of them are forgotten because they were cast-offs in the system.
Yeah.
The other dude was hot shit in TNA, I think. He was,
Oh, you're the TNA guy.
well, I don't go back that far. I don't go back a year. And now he's forgot. So their gimmick kind of feels like they're like war vets.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Like they're from Afghanistan. Like typically in this situation it'd be Vietnam.
Yeah.
But these days, whenever it's in pop culture,
It's Iraq or
if
Afghanistan.
you're in Nam,
yeah.
you're like in your 60s.
Yeah.
So it's Iraq or
And they're named
Afghanistan.
after a CCR song.
Yeah, exactly, which is like the most used war song there is.
Yeah.
For Nam, anyways. Yeah, I don't really know, man. I don't really know.
Yeah, I need to know what their
Their
mission statement. That's
there
what I
are
need.
several people within. I don't think their gimmick is like war vets. I don't think that's what their gimmick is. It just feels like
At
it.
least two of them had Marine logos on their gear, though.
Serious?
Yeah.
You know, that's a pet peeve of mine. When people use military insignia for fashion statements, I can't stand that. Like that belongs to people who have actually done shit. And like,
Well, I don't know. I think Steve Cutler might have had some military experience.
if he has, that's totally cool.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
totally cool. I'm just saying, like, apart from that, maybe whatever. But because I've seen that before.
Yeah.
Like sometimes rock stars or music stars or whatever, they'll have like military insignia on them. Like, dude,
Gunner was in the Marine Corps too.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
What about the Buddy Murphy guy?
You mean Wesley Blake?
The not Buddy Murphy guy. Was he in like is he from Australia too?
No, he's from Texas.
Where is he from? I mean, what did he do?
I don't think he has any military experience.
Well, he can't wear that shit then.
I don't think he was.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just Steve Cutler and Gunner.
Well, that's cool. I'm not sure what Buddy Murphy has like. I'm not sure how he can claim to be a forgotten son then. Well, I guess because
In the
of
context of NXT, he could.
Yeah, I guess so. Those are two completely different things though.
Yeah.
So yeah, Vietnam vets back there. It's like three Rambos, basically. That's cool.
Yeah,
That
he has
works.
potential at least.
Yeah, sure. They look cool, which is more than I can say for anybody else in the tag division beyond War Machine and the dudes we like, Undisputed Era,
Dudes we like?
Street Profits, the Mighty. I just like the Mighty coming out. Dude, why is it every week? Are they taking it as a challenge to make them look stupider and goofier every
Seems like
week?
it.
These guys
getting
were
out of hand.
ballers in Noah.
I know.
They had that amazing
Their
documentary.
first run in NXT was really good until
Yeah.
Shane Thorne got hurt.
Yeah.
And when they were coming back, they had that cool little documentary series about him. And then
Yeah, man.
that's all I got to say.
Now they're coming out with like ski masks, and then like they're-
Stealing Montez Ford's cup.
like what kind of weird plan? That's a Rocky.
It worked though.
That's a
'cause
Rocky Bullwinkle plot.
It really is, but it worked because it distracted Montez Ford, and then he ate a clothesline on the outside from Gunner, which allowed
Yeah,
the
man.
Forgotten Sons to get the pin on Montez Ford after their finisher.
That clothesline was no joke. Street Profits, they're fun though. Like
Oh, heck
when
yeah.
they do all the like Montez doing all that flippy stuff, it kills my knees to watch it.
Oh, I know.
But he's so thin and tiny that I doubt it really hurts him. It was like that time Ricochet did that shit. It's like, oh god, knees explode.
Yeah. Well, we are old men now.
That's true. Now we're both officially an old men club.
Yeah. So anyways, Forgotten Sons pick up a win in their debut. Another loss for Street Profits. I guess they feel the need to continue this feud against the Mighty.
Yeah, I wonder, are the Forgotten Sons, I am predicting, I haven't looked at the spoilers, if they've had another match since then on TV for TV tapings, But I'm assuming they're going to be fighting like a jobber next. Jobber squad next.
Yeah, a couple squash matches.
A couple squash matches, and then they'll get into something with
Something meaty.
Heavy Machinery, maybe?
Yeah. That's a perfect segue to the next segment, which saw Heavy Machinery sitting in William Regal's office. He was questioning them about what they saw the night Aleister Black was attacked, and Otis was convinced that Regal was in there interrogating him because he broke the toilet, and he confessed to that, saying essentially that he pooped so much that he broke the toilet.
This was all highly amusing.
It was.
I will call it like I see it. You guys know I'm not huge on the Heavy Machinery. However, also understand I get I'll take comedy. I'll point it out when I see it. This was comedy. This was actually really, really good. I thought it was great. Heavy Machinery are so cheesy, but this was pretty funny. So yeah, they what's his face? Tucker, sort of playing the straight guy here, told Regal, look, all we saw was Ciampa in the area, and beyond that, everything you saw in the video is what we saw as well. So one finger pointing towards Ciampa,
yes,
as well.
Yeah, during this whole show, we had, as you mentioned, a finger pointed towards Ciampa, and then later Lars Sullivan would say Undisputed Era.
Yes, yeah.
Next, we had a brief segment backstage. Ricochet and Pete Dunne arguing with each other following their loss last week. And this is setting up for a pretty cool match. Ricochet versus Pete Dunne, champion versus champion, happened in 2 weeks.
That is awesome. I have read the spoilers, and I'm just going to... It's not as awesome as I'd like it to be, but it's a really cool idea.
Yeah.
So I like this segment, though.
Yeah.
Ricochet seems like too nice of a guy. Just whenever. So Ricochet can do. I've figured this out. Ricochet's promos. He can do confident.
Yeah.
He can do sort of babyface, happy in the ring kind of guy.
Yeah.
Ambitious guy.
You can do you can do a little bit of trash talk too.
Threatening is not his forte.
Yeah.
Threatening is definitely not his forte. Pete Dunne, no matter what he says, how he says it,
it's threatening.
Is threatening. Well, break your fingers, mate. You want me to break your fingers trying to reach my goal, mate? And then Ricochet's trying to come back at him, but I'm just terrified of Pete Dunne. So yeah, no, that should be, regardless of the outcome, that should be a fantastic match. It should be a really good match.
Yes.
After that, we had Kairi Sane versus somebody named Trish Adora. Let me ask you something, kayfabe. How is it that Trish Adora, somebody we've never seen before, she gets a fight with the champion?
I don't know, honestly.
I've never understood.
Because there's been times, that doesn't happen so much recently, but back in like the 90s, especially remember like during HBK's very first title run.
Champions would get squash matches all the time.
Yeah, on Raw.
Yeah.
They'd have HBK versus the Jobber.
Yeah.
It used to happen all the time. We just don't see it as much anymore on the main roster.
Yeah. I mean, is everybody so protected that they got to bring a jobber in? I mean, good for Trish, though.
Yeah.
Good for Trish. She looked great.
Yeah.
She held her own. I mean, in terms of being able to wrestle in the ring.
Yeah.
But Kairi Sane pretty much dominated this.
Oh, yeah.
She won with the insane elbow, which brought Shayna Baszler out.
Yeah.
Baszler.
She dropped the promo for a little bit.
Oh, you see that Bad Religion shirt?
Yeah.
The sleeves cut off?
Yeah.
She is badass, dude.
Yeah.
That is cool. I wonder if she listens to Bad Religion. You would think so.
You would think so if she's wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
I mean, you like the Young Bucks, right?
It's a cool looking shirt, though.
You like the Young Bucks, right?
Is that the shirt that I want?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Young Bucks. Super Kick Party.
I've never heard of that.
All right.
To be honest with you. I like the color scheme, though.
Yeah.
Purple.
You didn't really like purple, though.
And then, yeah, but up against yellow trim. It's pretty good. Zach Stolpa got me this shirt.
Yeah, it's a great shirt.
So I wore it. It's a good fit, too.
Yeah. I got to wear my Okada shirt that he gave me. Thank you, Zach Stolpa, for the gifts. Anyways, Shayna Baszler drops a promo, talks trash, gets to the ring. First, lays out Kairi Sane.
Oh, yeah.
But then Kairi responds with a flurry of strikes and then sends Baszler out of the ring with a spear.
Yeah. Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah. Next, Tommaso Ciampa promo. He says, I'm not going to do a promo in front of the audience because I don't like you.
Yeah, good
Pretty much.
point. Although he started, okay, so what was the thing where he said, there's a couple of you out there who basically understand? Is he coming around to, are they going to do like a full double turn?
Oh, I don't know.
That would be a bad idea.
It would be.
That would be a
with
really
the
bad idea.
storyline they're doing with Gargano right now.
People turn on him so fast. Because he's kind of nerdy. I think that's. I've been trying to figure this out, dude. I've been trying to figure this out.
Yeah, he is a little nerdy.
Why is it, do you think? Let me ask you. Why is it, you think? Because when people really want to like a guy, it takes a long time for them to turn. Just look at Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
Right? Nobody's going to turn on her. Mm-hmm. Why are people turning on Gargano?
Because he's violating his own principles to get what he thinks is most important.
That's what they want. That's what they want you to do. That's not going to be. That's not why, though. If they liked him, if they thought he was cool, they wouldn't turn on him for violating his own principles.
Well, I think
that's storyline what they want you to boo him for, but nobody would boo anybody for violating their own principles.
If they're getting wrapped up in the performance, they would.
They turn on him so quick.
Yeah.
One errant shot.
Because Velveteen Dream had a nice little clever thing. Johnny Failure. And came out with a T-shirt on it. It wasn't until he lost the match by violating his own principles.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Velveteen Dream is supremely over for many reasons, but one of which is he's just so cool.
Yeah, he is.
Aleister Black is supremely cool, maybe the coolest guy in the roster. And as soon as Gargano, with one errant kick or whatever it was, lost Aleister Black that title, that crowd turned on Johnny and never looked back. I don't think anybody was actually cheering him in that Ciampa match.
Oh, yeah, there's people cheering him.
Oh, man. They turn on
people cheering him on last night.
Not really.
Yeah, there was. During the match, at the end, no.
I don't know, man. It was like 95% Velveteen Dream.
Oh, yeah, he's super over.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm legitimately curious about that because I think that with so many other people, they wouldn't. But but with Johnny Gargano, I just feel like he's number one, he's probably one of the top 5 wrestlers in the entire roster. So he'll probably always be okay.
Yeah.
But he does have a very nerdy thing going for him.
Yeah, he does.
And I think that makes people like deep down maybe like, man, I'll turn on this guy in a second.
I don't know.
Could be.
It's working for the story, though. The crowd kind of turning on a little bit.
Okay, so
it's going to force him.
Eventually, he'll have his redemption when he comes back to being Johnny Wrestling.
Yeah.
And it'll be interesting to see if the pop he gets, because he'll get a pop.
Yeah.
If that's going to be a true one or not. I don't know. There's just something about him that's just a little bit annoying. Like he's a pesky 10-year-old.
All right.
Just kind of curious about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
great promo from...
Because, man, that whole crowd was chanting Johnny Failure at the end.
Yeah.
Tommaso Ciampa. He's great.
Yeah, he is.
He's cool as shit. People already want to freaking cheer that guy.
Heck yeah. Next, Lars Sullivan in Regal's office touched on it a bit earlier, and he said if I was the one that laid out Aleister Black, I would have been standing over him, so you know exactly who it was.
Lars Sullivan was wearing the most, and I know he's worn this before and other stuff.
It's the brightest green I've ever seen.
Like it's a different, like this is, I didn't even know this shade of green was possible to achieve.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the scientists who made like the blackest black material that like literally absorbs light.
All light, yeah.
Which doesn't seem natural.
No.
That's got to mean that alien technology exists, right? That's got to be like alien technology. That can't be man.
Didn't human invent it?
Well, yeah, but using what? Probably alien technology.
Ingenuity.
Telling you, Harry Reid has the answers, dude.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, and he
had him on Truth Exposed whenever we do it.
Yes. And he had on his little green, his red chonies too.
Yeah.
But I love his character. His character is so good.
It's so soft-spoken.
It's so antithetical to the monster, and that's what's brilliant about it. Mr. Regal, I'll tell you right now, I had nothing to do with this. Yes, I went out there looking for Aleister Black, but if I was going to attack him, he would have been out a lot longer than he was.
Yeah.
And I would have done it in front of him.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, so good.
And that leads to our main event, Velveteen Dream versus Johnny Gargano. Fantastic match. Fantastic match. They played up a bit Gargano's knee injury because he was trying to do a sunset flip powerbomb to the outside on Velveteen Dream. He tweaked his knee kind of later on in the match. Right after that, Dream hits his twisting DDT. Gargano kicks out. Dream goes for a purple Rainmaker on the apron, like he did the last takeover against EC3. Misses. Gargano hits the suicide dive, puts Dream in the Gargano escape on the outside. Right as it gets to about 6 or 7, it's like Johnny realizes, oh, I'm just punishing Velveteen Dream. I'm trying to destroy him rather than win the match.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I want to do. He rolls back in the ring. For a second, he comes to his senses. Dream gets back in there. Gargano goes for a draping DDT off the apron, but again, he can't do it. And then he goes to a kid who's a fan of his ringside and goes up to him more or less says, "I'm sorry."
Okay, so
there's a battle within Johnny to be a jerk or to be Johnny Wrestling.
I think that's why people are so willing to turn on him. Because when he was about to do that draping DDT onto the floor, I look back at the crowd. All the adults were chanting for him to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They like violence.
Yeah, I know.
And I think that's why. I think, I'm torn. I don't want to be violent. I want to be a good wrestling guy. I think people are just put off by that. Maybe that's it.
I don't know, because when he was a good wrestling guy before, they loved him.
Yeah, because he's a really good wrestler. But they also like violence. That's above all, wrestling fans like to see violence and destruction.
Yeah.
Like, I think a lot of these people want him just to turn to the dark side, but still be like good guy. Because those are the best characters. Like, look at Daniel Bryan. He can be super violent.
Yeah, I know.
He doesn't have to worry about
that's not the story they're telling.
I know, but I think that's why people are kind of like. That's why I'm kind of like not really buying it because it's kind of a bunch of BS. You know. I'm just trying to keep it real, man.
No,
I'm not
that.
trying to buy into what they're doing. You know, I'm not gonna. If it's a cool story and I'm into it, I'll be into it. But if they're just gonna give me this prefab, like he's fighting his inner demons, and it's like so not subtle. It kind of lost me a little bit.
All right.
But then here's the thing. I'll watch the matches like freaking like it's Christmas morning because the matches are great. That's all
great.
I care about.
Yeah.
But it's fun to talk about the stories because I do think this one's a bit heavy. You know?
Yeah, it was a little bit heavy on it.
It's a bit heavy-handed.
So Velveteen Dream and Johnny Gargano get back in the ring. Johnny pulls down his knee pad like he's going to destroy Velveteen Dream's face with his knee.
This was great. This finish was fantastic.
Yeah, it was
because
great.
he does that, and Velveteen Dream starts yelling at him, Johnny Failure, come on and do it.
Yeah.
And Johnny goes for it.
Yeah.
Velveteen Dream lifts him up. Dream Valley Driver, 1, 2, 3. Johnny Gargano loses.
Pretty cool.
And the entire scene, and Velveteen Dream has a big old smile on his face. Oh, it was a beautiful finish. Again, the match, like this could have been the next TakeOver match. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it was really
like
good.
it really could have been.
Quality,
It really was.
Yeah.
And
what they're doing right now is it's symmetrical storytelling. When DIY broke up and Johnny came back, he kept on getting distracted and it caused him to lose. It was the ghost of DIY that was hovering over him at all times, so he couldn't really conquer that until he beat Ciampa. Done. But now he's so tore up inside. He's got a battle within him for the soul of Johnny Gargano. That now that's serving as a distraction. He can't win until he, rids himself of that inner tension. So that's the story now.
yeah, it's kind of obvious though.
It was obvious the first time around.
What do you mean? Where?
Well, like when Zelina Vega was throwing a DIY
yeah, no, I
shirt.
like that. I like that though because we didn't see where it was going exactly. You know, it's like back then it was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I wonder where they're going to take this because it wasn't so obvious. You know, this is just like way too obvious. I don't know. I guess that's what it is. It's just like way too obvious.
Oh, might be a twist and turn. Never know. Anyways, I'm gonna answer some questions.
I think there's like other. I think if they just made it, I wonder if it's too symmetrical. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like they got the details down, and it's great. It's fantastic. It really is because like the details are the thing. But when you can kind of tell it when they're telegraphing the story beats to this degree, it's just a simple sort of redemption tale.
Yeah.
And they're just really telegraphing it. And I don't think he's the guy to be doing that with. So, I don't know.
Let's wait to see how it plays out. Tim Spulak says, have you used any of the stuff I got you? I have the summer sausage and the salad dressing in my refrigerator. Currently, when I return from my weekend trip, I plan to give it a try.
The bottle opener's over there.
Yeah.
And then I forget what else he got us.
The cups are at my house, too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can keep those.
Nice. Leo Gonzalez 3. I'm taking my $20 pledge argument with wife to court.
Oh, shit.
This doesn't need to go to court.
Dude, no, man. Don't let it go there. Don't let it go there.
Kyle Young says, finger kiss like guy in the pizza box. Chef's Kiss.
Is that exclusively on
For a great podcast.
on a guy on Pizza Box?
I don't think it's
Just
exclusive.
chefs don't chefs just do that
That's
all
a
the
Chef's
time?
Kiss.
It's like when they create a new masterpiece and go.
Exactly.
But yeah, I guess it is used on pizza boxes.
It is.
Mario Cisternas, hey friendos, considering Ty Dillinger 10 has been resorted to just having backstage segments. Name 5 other superstars, teams, or factions who you feel are currently underutilized in the WWE Power Rank, Larson.
1, Undisputed Era. They should have all the belts.
Wow, you actually think the Undisputed Era are underutilized?
They weren't on TV this week.
Man, I like where you're going with that. Why aren't they on TV every single week?
I know.
And why is it Adam Cole doesn't have Universal Gold already?
I know.
What, he can't do double duty?
No, I know. More like underutilized era right now. And that's undisputed.
What did I do there? Oh yeah, I can. It's muscle memory now. I can do it right.
Nakamura, kind of. He's been on TV in a couple weeks.
He has not been on TV, man. Shit.
Asuka. She's totally underutilized.
Yeah, big time. Pretty much
Huge.
Oh, number one, Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Travis Dayton just reminded me that I have to do a vlog tonight. I have to cut that vlog.
So you got a busy night ahead of yourself.
Seems like it, and it's my birthday.
Yeah.
We'll see if that happens.
Yeah.
I might just do a regular episode tomorrow and have a vlog go up this weekend.
Horton here's a new writer. How great would it be if Otis turns out to be Aleister Black's attacker and yells, "It was me, Allie! It was me all along!"
It was me, Allie!
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 Colt Cabana finds it expensive and kind of fucked up. Book Gribby joining Undisputed Era.
Okay, well, open scene, okay?
All right.
We're in Gribby's backyard, a.k.a. the Thunderdome, the Gribby Zone.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
Undisputed Era. Nobody knows what we're talking about except for like the 30 people. So this is,
know.
okay, here's the thing. This is why you guys need to be watching. You need to be on the Patreon, patreon.com/Stephen Larson. Just kick in $5 a month.
That's all it takes.
That's a great deal.
Yeah.
And every day, Monday through Friday, you get, not only do you get Going In Raw ad-free, so if you're sitting around on YouTube, we got ads playing every 2 minutes. Don't worry about YouTube Red. Don't worry about Premium, whatever it's called. That's $10 a month. We got you for $1 a month. You can watch it ad-free Monday through Friday and probably the weekend shows. Number two. Every Tuesday used to be Lex Luger Tuesdays. Now it's Gribby Tuesdays. So there's a backyard wrestler named Gribby who we watch his videos. We live react to them, and everybody gets to chip in and see where this exciting story is going on. They have an old weathered German Shepherd as their referee, seemingly.
Mm-hmm. Rough.
Yeah. Gribby just won the title. It's very exciting stuff.
Yeah, man. It's great.
Patreon.com.
Quality booking.
Steve and Larson.
Anti-Homelanian. Are there any successful factions that have come from NXT and remain successful? What does that bode for the Undisputed Era?
So we have Sanity. They're crap.
They haven't really been booked that well.
Got who else?
Wyatt family. They were booked okay for a while.
Yeah.
The Shield, they were kind of a thing in NXT briefly, I think. They did all right.
Well, they were first on Main and then went back to NXT just to dick around.
That's kind of it. Mr. Lipkin Unlimited, yay or nay, Street Profits should have turned heel instead of the Mighty.
Good luck with that one. Their entire gimmick is going into the crowd and partying.
Well, that's the first thing they'd have to stop.
I'm sorry, I said that's their entire gimmick.
That's not their entire gimmick.
Yeah, it is their entire gimmick. Man, they spend more time in the crowd than they do in the ring.
That's not true. They had a long match last night. Travis
and all
Dayton.
they wrestle like super over faces with all the flippy stuff.
Yeah, no, that's change all that.
They would. Yeah, no, that's not gonna work.
Trey Saunders, currently at the gym, and some girl is checking me out with my Wolfpack NWO shirt. I think she wants to take me home to eat her booty-O's. It's real.
Some things better left unsaid, Trey Saunders. But good luck with that.
Yeah.
Hopefully you guys take a shower before that happens.
Leo Gonzalez, it's $2. Mario Cisternos. Question 2, I work in an after-school care in Australia. The older kids' interests are wrestling. Talking to the kids, they want to know who are your top 5 Australian wrestlers. Girls say Tennille Dashwood. The boys say Buddy Murphy.
Oh, wow. Oh, Emma's great, man.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah,
Buddy Murphy's
fantastic.
Great. We both like the Iconics, more so their NXT work than main roster, but we both think they're pretty solid.
They've just, They haven't been used properly on
Mm-hmm.
SmackDown.
Mm-hmm.
Other Australian wrestlers. Let's take a look here.
Isn't Toni Storm from Australia?
Pro wrestlers. Is she?
Or is she from New Zealand? I thought she's from Australia.
Australian professional wrestlers. Australian male professional wrestlers. Let's take a look here. I don't know him. Don't know him.
Yeah, she's from Australia.
Oh, the Mighty are great if they were
Yeah.
used properly.
Yeah.
You know.
Massive if.
There's an Australian apparently named Samoan Joe. I don't think that's the same guy on SmackDown.
No.
I'm kind of fascinated. Oh, he was born hell a long time ago. He's super old.
Yeah.
He retired in 1989.
That's before Samoa Joe started wrestling.
Yes, it is.
You gotta say the Bushwhackers. They're a legendary tag team.
Sure. Right now for sure for me. It's Buddy Murphy.
Yeah,
though.
Buddy Murphy and Toni Storm.
Yeah, Toni Storm is fantastic. Where is Toni Storm from? Did you verify?
Yeah, she's from Australia.
Is she?
Yeah.
Right
she's
on.
billed from Australia.
Build from early career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Impact Pro Wrestling Australia.
Oh, she was born in New Zealand,
Oh, all right.
but lived most of her childhood in Australia. So I don't know what that means. I don't know what she is now. Kind of confused. I would think New Zealand, but if you spend a bunch of your childhood in a place, maybe you're that.
Yeah. Maybe. Jonathan, power rank reasons the company should buy ads on WWE. Exposure?
Why the company? What?
Why a company should buy ads on WWE television, I guess.
Well, if it fits in their, demographic of 18 to 25-year-old, well, probably 34.
Males.
18 to 34 males under the IQ level of like 53, then yeah, that was a joke. Come
That's
on.
rude.
Come on, let's all just look. This is our
Rude.
we make a living off that, so we're prime that. Although now we're way over 34.
Yeah, way. Leo Gonzalez, happy birthday, Steve.
Thank you.
Hashtag 20 pledges.
Man, don't sacrifice your happy marriage.
No, don't do that.
I don't. Maybe it's not happy. I don't know.
Eric the Bass Hit King Blaha. Hey, friend, knows how much did Otis sound like Chris Farley during his confession to Regal?
Yeah, it was pretty. I could see that. Oh, that's weird. Mr. Lipkin Unlimited also says, completely unrelated, Montez Ford's Wikipedia page was deleted.
That's strange.
Somebody's deleting him from history. Let's see here.
All right, All In champ Jose GGR. Let's say everyone who is on the main card at All In goes to WWE.
Oh, Lord. That's,
Realistically,
yeah.
who goes to NXT, 205 Live, Raw, and SmackDown? The only guarantees...
Marco Stunt goes to 205 Live.
Yeah.
That's a damn
well, he
guarantee.
was only in the Battle Royal. Main card. Main card. So
The Battle Royal was in the first hour?
yeah,
Oh, okay.
it was that in the SCU match.
Oh, okay. Okay, so fine.
So let's go Christopher Daniels.
Oh, he's the new Undertaker. He's
All right,
he
main then.
reclaims his throne as higher power.
Yeah, main.
Yeah.
Stephen Amell.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, main event.
All right. MJF, NXT.
Yeah,
Matt
yeah.
Cross, he goes to 205 Live.
He's that small?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, that'd be good.
Well, Kenny and Okada are probably the only two that go straight to main, other than Christopher Daniels.
Straight to Raw, huh?
Yeah. Marty, 205 Live.
Oh, you're gonna do that?
Oh,
to
sorry,
Marty?
Young Bucks. Young Bucks will go straight to main.
Yeah,
Young Bucks go
yeah.
straight to main.
Yeah,
But
sure.
Phoenix, as will Ray, but Phoenix, Bandito, Pentagon, they'll probably all go to NXT.
Okay, Cody.
Oh, he'll go to main, I guess. Yeah. Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
NXT UK.
Really? No.
You don't think so?
Well, you want him to make 30,000 pounds a
Well,
year?
they're still free to wrestle other as long as they don't double book their dates.
That
For,
dude just clowned the shit out of NXT UK. He is
I
not
know.
going
No,
there.
I know he's not going.
He's not going there. No, he'd be like, "Are you kidding me? I'm a former NWA champion." And Vince would be like, "Didn't I buy that?
I know.
Don't I own that?"
Don't I own that?
Vince would say, "Yeah, so is Tim Storm," which would be shocking if Vince McMahon knew who Tim Storm was. Devin Coyote, which is a great name.
Yeah.
What is your biggest pet peeve in wrestling? He says, mine is with tag team wrestling. The Mustache Mountain throwing in the towel story was stupid, and Survivor Series tag team matches where they don't even try to break up pins runs totally contradictory to normal tag team rules in other tag matches. This just takes me out of the match. I like that Devin's examples are very, very specific.
Mine is too. My top pet peeve is when someone's supposed to be selling and they fix their ring gear.
Oh, no, that's a good one, though. Mine is when the dudes look at the flipping ref.
Yeah.
So that's annoying.
Yeah.
What did I said something earlier in this episode. I forget what it is now. One of my pet peeves. Oh, that had to do with something else. That was like the military stuff.
Yeah, Trey Saunders, haha, just kidding. But I am on my way to the gym now. Too sweet, y'all. Philly Flexer.
He was just kidding about
Yeah.
a girl wanting to eat his butthole?
Yeah, I guess so. Philly Flexer. Check out the Joey Janela interview on Sam Roberts. He takes the blame for the Leo Rush no-sell.
There's no blame to be had there. That's so silly.
Mr. Unforgettable.
Nobody cares.
Who wins tonight, Eagles or Falcons?
That's a thing. Oh, is it opening night or something?
Yeah, tonight's opening night.
What did it say, Thursday?
Uh-huh. Thursday Night Football.
I
guess I'll say Eagles because they're my team.
There you go.
But I probably won't watch it.
Some good water right there.
That's some good water.
Yeah. Anyways.
All right, felt like a good show.
I feel like that was a solid show. Post-show patrons, hey, man, $5. You can get yourself into the post-show. Today we're going to watch a match. I think it's Luthez versus Antonio Roca?
Roca, yeah.
Antonino.
Yeah.
Antonino Rocca.
Roca.
Whatever. Anyways, we're going to watch that. We're going to learn some history today. Are you excited about the history lessons?
Sure. How long is this match?
Oh, they're always like 10 minutes long.
All right, that's fine.
Well, it's probably a lot longer than 10 minutes, but I cut it down to 10 minutes.
Good.
The video clip I have is 10 minutes.
All right, very well.
It's just going to be a couple of old guys rolling around on a mat.
Yeah, I know.
And then like people going apeshit for some reason.
Yeah.
It's all weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
Anyways, that's coming up next. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody else. Next time, we'll talk to you guys later.
Bye.